In this video we analyze Michel's tactics in Girona. Girona has bounced between two formations this season, switching between a 3-4-3 and a 4-1-4-1. Often within the 4-1-4-1, the attacking shape tends to resemble more of a 3-4-3. Moreover, it appears as though the team is shifting tactics more in that direction, suiting some of the stars they've brought into the fold at the back. Many back three formations tend to be built around poise in possession and fluidity across the lines. Miguel Ángel Sanchez's Girona is no different. They've excelled this season with classy ball-playing defenders out from the back like Eric Garcia, Daley Blind, and 34-year-old David Lopez at the base. In front of them is the team vice-captain Alex Garcia, who at the present moment has been one of the league's standout players and could easily garner attention from Europe's elite clubs any time now. But there's also plenty of excitement further forward to bolster their attack and score goals for fun, including the 19-year-old wing wizard Savio. The flamboyant Brazilian has contributed important goals, playing a perfect distraction for the powerful target that is Artem Dovbyk. Yen Couto provides a bit of flair down the other side as the high-flying wingback delivers crosses into the box, whilst Yangel Herrera has wonderfully bossed games alongside Garcia in midfield. Girona typically builds out from the back with a back three, involving their classy ball-playing defenders and occasionally Paulo Gazzaniga in goal as additional support. This will happen most often in transition, where Girona's high line ensures that Gazzaniga's starting position allows him to be an initial option when the defenders recover and recycle the ball. Sometimes they overplay their shorter passes out from the back and get into trouble, forcing themselves to give the ball away or go long. But once progressing into midfield areas, they tend to shift the ball around well, remaining patient in breaking through the lines. The low position of the two central midfielders in front of the back three naturally pulls the opposition with them, thus opening space for players in behind. As they advance further forward into the attacking half, that shape stays the same, and now the ball must be worked quickly to break the opposition's compactness. One of the ways that they do this is by working the ball wide and creating overloads. As they overcompact one side and shift the opposition to do the same, they will then look to use their defenders to switch play to the other side. Once the ball is worked wide, they love to deliver crosses into the box, primarily for the big target up front in Artem Dovbyk. Yen Couto and Savio have both threatened with their skill and technique from wide areas, and the Ukrainian powerhouse is a constant nuisance in the box. Daley Blind will also gallop up the pitch to deliver crosses from the left, with Alex Garcia typically coming down the other side Joshua Kimmich style to cross the ball into the box. As the opposition focuses all of their attention on the players rushing into the box, Garcia's great about getting forward to strike from distance, where he'll curl the ball into the back of the net from range. Now again, they haven't always started in a 3-4-3, or utilized principles that resemble one. In the 4-1-4-1, a common build-up shape is more often 2+3 or a 3+3 involving Gazzaniga. Since Savio tends to hug the touchline, Miguel Gutierrez can often start from an inverted position. But he will race out wide as the ball moves to the left, ensuring he can open up more of the width. The 22-year-old Spaniard can even be seen inverting into the half spaces as the team attack the opposition's half. This in turn allows more time and space for Savio to take players on 1v1 and deliver magic out wide. In transition, the Catalonian club attacks quickly through that front three, with Savio often driving forward and playing passes into the channel running of Artem Dovbyk. But the Ukrainian is also excellent with his back to goal and thrives off give and goes with his teammates as the provider instead. Then when you have Alex Garcia delivering long passes on a dime, it's easy to see why Girona has been so fruitful within their attacking play this season. Whilst boasting one of the best attacks in the league, Girona have also shown up at the other end of the pitch, with their experience shining through at the back. Their main problems have primarily been from set pieces, and in transition, where their high line can cause issues. However, the positives have been within their stern counter-press, where they quickly swarm the opposition upon losing the ball. The closest to the ball will always pressure immediately, and the compactness they exude in attack naturally aids their approach. The high attacking position of Aleix Garcia comes as a particular benefit at times, and the 26-year-old nicely cuts counterattacks off before they reach the defense. Opposition sides will look to hit passes in behind Girona's high line, where they lack genuine speed to cope with counters. However, David Lopez often gives himself plenty of room to sweep up the messes behind, and he's handled his transitional moments fairly well despite now being 34 and closing out his career. Nevertheless, the lack of pace can mean that one swift movement into the box results in a goal. Daley Blind can't turn and accelerate as quickly as many of the league's center forwards, and for all the brilliance he offers in possession, he's not the one you want running backward to mop up the messes. But Girona can be proud of their pressing principles from the front of their defense, where they nicely compact in diamonds. The fullbacks are good about jumping up to thwart wide attacks, and the two men in midfield often provide a nice balance. Within the 3-4-3, you'll often see Yangel Herrera jumping up as Aleix Garcia hangs in behind, creating a 5-1-3-1 pressing shape. They've been good at limiting forward progression and winning back possession in the attacking half. But it's when the opposition finds a way through that they are more likely to struggle. Even one centre-back stepping up is enough to cause chaos at the back, where they can suddenly find themselves exposed.